I'm going down now to check on my fencing project down for my eco park. And I have proven my point in showing my, but that is not gonna be the premise of my channel. I just want to make sure that it's clearly seen that a charity case can be sent directly to the recipient. That why do you have to handle the funds? The recipient themselves know how to pick up the money, how to receive the goods. Why it has to be channeled to you? Now with the new tax law for the YouTube bloggers, those things channeled to you can now be traced. You will be taxed for it. And you know, as Filipinos, that one of the most hardcore agency here is the BIR. They have police power. They have their own courts. They can issue you court orders as quickly, not like the regular courts when you have to wait for working days. So that's what you have to bear in mind. So what I'm showing you, if you want to really help people, show the contact numbers of the recipient, and all you have to do is just monitor. I may not be featuring my for a few weeks, then I'll make you follow up what she did with the money. But I know she was shopping for food because she was making it as a guarantee, the paperwork I'm giving it, that I gave her. So right now, I'm now on my fencing project. So we're laying down the rebars for the footing beam right up to the where the pipe used to be. So this will be, then they will form the columns, and then we'll break this the continuation here. We just put the hollow blocks on top of that one that will be coming off. Then we can continue on with this rebars, because that will be the distance of our connection, the end of that rebar that newly built. So they're just picking up the metal digging stuff to take out the hollow block like this one on the end, so this can continue on right to the edge of the ring. So there will be 1, 2, 3, 4 columns, but I don't think they'll pour the last column of the end, because they can continue on better. So this is what they're planning to put up today, and we will continue on our work. As you can see, we keep on getting rains every night, every day. It's rainy season now right here in the Philippines. In Cebu, unfortunately, this weather also brings forth the spread of the pandemic, making it faster. So there are rumors now that the whole island will now be on shutdown. Mandawi area, you know that it's only Cebu City ga ECQ, hard lockdown. And the people are still very hard-headed, still celebrating their fiesta, have parades, have discos. Now, the growth of the pandemic is growing fast. There are talks now on the news that the whole island will be shut down. Mandawi area also is growing numbers of cases, highest there ever been. So you can already see that they're gonna be locked down soon. So this is what we are so far. We're gonna be pouring this afternoon if there is no rain. What you can see, it's all gray clouds. I usually show you blue skies and very sunny, but I'm even right here on the side of the old man's lot, because that one there on my roadway is very sticky mud. It's sticking on my shoes. It's hard to walk. So this is what we are so far, and hopefully the weather will go better, then we can do furthermore. It's Monday today, the start of the work. They have done this, so hoping that as our 5 days of working days will result more. This is what you can see. It's full of puddles and mud. So even the walls are very wet because we're always raining here all night last night. So right now we're trying to assemble the next footing beam so we can pour it, and then it will be dried up before nighttime. So hopefully it won't be raining all week, because we can't do nothing else but do indoor work inside my house, because this is ridiculous here. It's so muddy and sticky. So Junel is now back here after getting the new ECQ pass from the barangay. He's getting it from Binalio, but that barangay in which half of my properties belong to had no services on me at all. But I want to request my taxes to be moved to the other barangay, because they're the one that have more services on me, like picking up my rubbish diligently. So we'll just be pouring, I think, 3 columns and just leave the right end one open for continuation. So this is what they do. They just form the columns right there when the beams are all laid out and tied it up around there, because as you know, we don't shape it here. We shape it where my intended workshop and under the mango tree is. So what they carry here, like you seen this morning, is just the beam that's already been shaped up, and so the column will be just formed, including the matting together there. So they have created one here, the one that you can see, and that one. So here's the Loy picking up the plywood that we use for shaping up the side of the beam. So as usual, we're vibrating it, and then we're just adjusting it. When we put some more muck, when the vibrator will be putting it down. Need some more petrol. And so they're halfway through what they want to pour. So the vibrator's okay now, just need adjustment. So you can see that it's well vibrated as usual, and then they're already halfway through their intended pour. So tomorrow, Junel will be filing blocks over it. So going down now for my final check. I just sorted today. I went to the country mall to sort some business, but it seems to be very strict now. You need to have this quarantine pass with QR pass, because the military will scan it up. And the QR pass as well, in the corner, have the number odd even, so you can not only get out every day, it has to be in a certain dates if you're odd or even. So this is quite amazing now, because no wonder there's less people around. It's because it's less people allowed to go out, and so that's the very reason why we have to get it, because we're not allowed in. I was not even allowed in. So now I'm checking on, they're pouring the footing of the beam. I gotta be careful, there's a dog there that chases me. Wait, I'll just get some stones or something. just to scare her. So they have done their pour. So you can see the one column there, 2, 3, and then halfway to this one. So even though it's halfway, it doesn't matter because they will continue on digging through this week. So they can just file it where they stop. Over here. So they use 7 bags of cement. 7 bags of cement on the 1, 2, 3 mix. So it's right on to where the pipe used to be. So this one, even it's halfway. At least we still have to continue within this week to shape it all up straight on this one here. Beside the bungalow. Ang sterling di ay kuan 4 og size. Oh, nay 4 mubo. Nasa size. Ang 8 ko no orderonon jud na siya. Taas ra kayo no? Because the the sterling wires for the fence is available in 4-inch and 4 foot and 6 foot. So the 6 foot is 400 pesos per bundle. But I don't know how much is the coverage per bundle because they can't even tell me. The shopkeeper cannot tell me. So I have no choice but just, I think, buy one sample and measure it out myself. So that's the end where so it's gonna from there it's gonna be straight on this. We are now on the side of the bungalow, so we're straight on there, right there on the next pipe. So I plan to just stop here and then we start again on the front. So both sides will have a fence of the hollow blocks, then we can start pouring on the G2 gravel. So this is gonna be the hardest work here because you got the rocks falling, you gotta straighten it out. So we have our work cut off for this week on this one. So I'm gonna be, because this earth is so soft, it's so muddy. It was raining again.